vaccine mandate is coming to the House of Commons. The Board of Internal Economy has ordered that anyone entering House of Commons precinct, and that includes all members of Parliament, will need to be fully vaccinated as of November 22nd, which is the day the 44th Parliament kicks off. Let's bring in CTV News Online politics reporter Rachel Aiello. Rachel, this is breaking news. I know you're all over it. Let's talk a little bit about what happens with members of Parliament who are not presently vaccinated.
Right. So right now, the only exemption that the House of Commons is offering is for folks who have a medical contraindication to getting a COVID-19 vaccine. So that is quite a limited exemption that they are offering. And in the cases of these folks, whether it is MPs or other staff needing to get up into Parliament Hill, they will have to show a recent rapid antigen test that was negative.
So do we know how many members of Parliament are not vaccinated? It was an issue during the election campaign, particularly with the Conservative Party.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what we do know. We do know that all Liberal, NDP, and Bloc Québécois MPs are fully vaccinated. We do not know how many Conservatives at this point remain unvaccinated. Throughout the campaign, when they were candidates, and now as they are MPs, that party has continued to refuse to say how many of its members still haven't rolled up their sleeves and gotten the COVID-19 vaccine. Obviously, Jennifer, this is going to become very clear very soon. November 22nd is when this new mandate comes into effect. So if there are still Conservative MPs who have not been vaccinated and do not have a valid medical exemption, they will not be allowed on the grounds of Parliament Hill. The big kind of question mark remaining is what happens with hybrid sittings. So this was the...
Well, I'd like to stop it right there because this is yours truly with, a report to do. Observe and report. And when I observed this thing, along with everything else I've observed over the last, 10 years, and let's just narrow it down, the last couple of years. What's a way to get rid of the person or persons that are your competition and or, a big wedge in your plan? Well, exactly what's going on here. See, the big plan Mr. Alex Jones exposed is being revealed right now. You've got all the high up guys all through the money in the pot, 90 billion, 90 trillion, whatever you want to call it, right? And now they're ruling out the Conservative Party, the main people that are concerned about where Canadians' money actually goes. Now, I know that's confusing because a long time ago, when Harris and all those other guys overspent on foolish stuff and stuff like that, but we're seeing that they were really overspending it all. That we were seeing now is that Canada has a lot more money than what it puts out. Alright, now I'm going to explain something to you guys right now. They're trying to eradicate anybody who has been in support of the anti-vaccination. Now, guys, where's our human rights here? Out the window. Job out the window. Everything is out the window. What a good, you know what? Standing ovation, Justin. I gotta be smart about this. I gotta be fine with this, right? This is what we wanted, right? It's what you wanted to do, is get rid of the opposition that is stopping people from committing crimes, stealing toilet paper. You got tons of people out there just waiting for you to make more mistakes, Justin. You don't understand the gangs. You don't understand how many people are not on your list. Now, I've heard some things. I've been listening to a bit of feedback. I'm going to tell you, I am not one of these idiots that's coming out here and is going to bring back some people and try to use them as pawns or anything like that. I'm the guy that's standing in front of the entire freaking crowd of the world looking at the damn leaders that keep sucking our balls dry. And that's exactly what they're doing, because we all know the plan is that women are taking over the planet. And, you know, all women, like mothers, are being concerned about their kids. And vaccination has always been drilled in mothers' brains to vaccinate your kids. It's safe. Mothers out there, do your research. Fauci's emails, all that stuff. You guys need to fucking stop looking at the medical dictionary. Not stop looking at medical dictionary, because that will help you to help explain what went wrong here. I'm really hoping that this message is getting out. I mean, Kamala, do you hear this shit? Of course you do. You're part of the story. And like I said, revolutions, rises, and you're going to be prepared with your armed forces, your robot dogs, ready to go. Where were these robot dogs when insurrection was going on? Where was all this security when the insurrection was going on? There was no insurrection. The insurrection was a setup by the shadow government. Now, shadow government, let me explain that to you. It's a secret government that works behind the government that actually controls everything. And when they don't like something, they will result to the stupidest decisions, such as this one, to eradicate anybody in their way. It's clear evidence. Now, Dan Bongino, I'm talking to you out there. I'm not your enemy. I'm going to tell you straight up. If I had been given the funds and been able to do this in a more better setting, we would be far more ahead of the game. Now, believe me, I've done my best to try to reach out, but it just seems that nobody likes to make GoFundMe accounts. Nobody knows how to do this shit. I don't know how to do this shit online. You guys mock me for the lack of knowledge in how to make fucking money off of this. Well, maybe it was meant to be. Maybe I was meant to stand in front of everybody, the one that doesn't make money off of this shit. Maybe I'm meant to be the one that builds this shit on his own with his own money and not government money, not busting fucking people's chops and committing crimes, doing it the right way, the legit way. And nobody likes that. Nobody likes that in me. So Dan, I want you to send a message to the rest of the people. Stop flagging my fucking videos. Because, you know, I'm really getting tired of 10 years of suppression on YouTube. No matter if it's an entertaining video that is the subject of something else, or whether I'm doing a political analysis. It doesn't matter. It just seems 1, 2, 3 views, and it just disappears. Now, why is that? That could be because of Obama history. It could be because of Hillary history. It could be because of Trump history. I don't know. But one thing's for sure, there's going to be answers to that as well. And this is over.